This airplane is so much fun. It's a unique, different, funny looking airplane. Air shows are all about variety.
I'm gonna go try not to break another airplane that I've never flown before. This is like a thing you do a lot. A lot, but usually the other guy has more than no controls. What do I have that you don't have?
I've got a stick. That's all I got.
You don't even have pedals?
I don't even have pedals. Don't worry.
So I'm legit doing it all, okay.
You're doing it all. Something you need to know about the plane. Left pedal, left rudder. Right pedal, right rudder. They go out like this. They don't go like this. The pedals don't go like this, they go like this. Okay?
No. So yeah, I'm gonna need to do most of this one, including the radio work, at the busiest airport in the world.
LongEZ +1 holding short 27 at Alpha. Everybody hold short, and we're gonna be getting back to the tower here shortly once we get Kevin on the ground.
And we've got a military pilot who won the Flight Chops experience.
And haven't done slow flight in a while.
You don't slow flight to kids you want 35.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, though.
So hopefully this one will capture a bit of the AirVenture spirit, even though none of us get to go this year.
And roll out. There you go, that was a nice roll.
It's been really hard that AirVenture didn't happen for 2020. But luckily, so much awesome stuff happened last year that I've got a massive pile of raw footage so I can continue putting out new original content for a long time. Thanks to Steph Strickland, we got a lot done in 2019.
Welcome to Theater in the Woods.
I'm somewhere between honored and terrified to be speaking in this venue. But I made it through that, and it was such an awesome experience to do those forum talks and get to engage with so much of the community.
And suddenly, a wild Flight Chops appeared.
So this is some pretty special hardware. So we're gonna get to see these machines fire up. One of the coolest connections Steph hooked me up with was meeting Kyle Fowler and his Burt Rutan designed LongEZ.
This airplane is so much fun. It's a unique, different, funny looking airplane. Air shows are all about variety.
It is definitely unique to see him flying this thing at air shows. It's not the kind of airplane you expect to see doing aerobatics.
It's an incredibly stable airplane. It's crisp on the controls.
My only concern is how to not give it brakes by accident when I'm trying to...
By the time we get to the runway, we'll get it all figured out.
Okay.
How hard could it be? It's an airplane.
So Kyle's planning to throw me in the front seat, which basically has all the controls, and show me how he flies it.
I just met Burt Rutan 2 days ago. He signed my airplane right
Wow,
there.
look at that.
But when I was talking to him, he did tell me that there was an EZ conceived of before the LongEZ. And he said, quite frankly, the thing didn't fly worth a darn. Then they redesigned, came up with the LongEZ, and that's what I fly for air shows. We've got some skydivers, we've got some unlimited aerobatics, we've got the jets, and this just fits in with the variety.
Yeah, man, very cool. We did a really thorough briefing, but the sound was destroyed by a lot of jet noise and so on, but I'll share what I can. What do I have that you don't have?
I've got a stick. That's all I got.
You don't even have pedals?
I don't even have pedals. Don't worry.
So I'm legit doing it all. Okay.
You're doing it all.
You're a very trusting man.
Easy's in the name, Steve.
Easy's in the name.
Easy's in the name. Fair enough.
All right, there's Chief Stewart.
And these are not typical rudder pedals.
Something you need to know about the plane. Left pedal, left rudder. Right pedal, right rudder. They go out like this. They don't go like this. The pedals don't go like this. They go like this. Okay?
No. I was kind of joking, but not joking. That is so weird.
You press them both down, and you've got basically a speed brake. And then the way the brakes work is once you reach the stops of the rudders, that's where the brakes start.
So basically it's aerodynamic,
And then
wheel.
Yeah. It'll be pretty natural.
Just easy peasy.
It's easy. It's in the name.
Yeah,
Keep saying it. It's easy.
Okay. And if you ever wondered why these airplanes are parked like sitting on their noses,
You hold it down, you step on the step, you hop in like you're getting on a horse, you sit down, I'll help you start the plane, then I'll hop in the back and we're gonna start it up.
so the idea being that at any given time you're always keeping weight on it.
Absolutely.
So I've always wondered, why do these things park like this, and that's the reason why.
That's exactly the reason why. So I'll just show you here real quick.
Yeah.
So if we pick this plane up, right about there, it's balanced. There's our little hand crank, a little squeaky.
Yeah.
So just like that, you hold it down, you step on, you step in, and if you let go, it goes over backwards. And then swing over and all like you're hopping on a horse.
Hopping on a horse, which I don't do, but okay.
Exactly. How bad could it be?
Another obvious but fundamental difference with this aircraft.
The canard lifts the nose up to go up. And on a conventional airplane, the tail pulls the tail down to go up. So on this, everything is a lifting surface.
Definitely feel like I'm wearing this thing. So it's got a super simple panel, and you really just kind of wear this thing like a glove.
Master's on, to start it up. This is your power here. Crack it just a bit.
So what's happening right now is Flight Shop's gonna go fly the aerobatic LongEZ. They're gonna do formation work with the, I think it's an F1 rocket over there. I hope Steve does a good job with it. He will, he's an awesome pilot.
Right, this is a formation flight, and the guys on board the F1 rocket have some pretty impressive resumes. You saw home in the briefing.
Here we are at Whitman. We're gonna taxi out. We're gonna take off runway 27.
29 years as a military pilot, including flying the F-18 demo in 2011. On board with him is Maciej, managing the cameras. He's also an award-winning filmmaker who happens to be a former Canadian Snowbird, currently in fighter pilot school in California. Before we get airborne, there's one more highlight that I wanted to cover. At a meetup at the Vans aircraft booth, we gave away an on-the-spot special edition Flight Chops experience.
What we're gonna do is Greg is gonna walk around. Y'all know what we're giving away here, right?
It's rewarding to give back to the community who've helped make Flight Chops possible.
We are picking the winner for the RV14 flight here at Vans Osh 19. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Andrew Hamburger.
We'll check back in with Andrew in the RV14, but for now, let's get the LongEZ airborne.
Roger, you can turn left on 523, and the left on Alpha is Shockwave. The jet truck's undertow, just falling behind him.
I've got to do the radio work on this flight, and at AirVenture, transmitting is unique to the performers, and I think the Warbirds as well, as opposed to standard arrival and departure procedures, which are listen only.
LongEZ +1 holding short 27 at Alpha. Everybody hold short, and we're going to be getting back to the tower here shortly once we get Kevin on the ground.
Not busy here at all.
It's really busy. we hit right in the middle of when they're switching back over to tower. Takeoff procedure, full power, full back on the stick. As soon as the nose comes off the ground, you just check forward just a little bit. You keep that canard just below the horizon, and you keep that power. Once you see 80 knots, then you pull off. You may have to ride the brake.
I got it, yep.
Until we, until you get rudder authority. All right, so the
left side of the runway for the twin bow. Left side of the runway for the twin bow. Right side for 91 Alpha.
All the way back.
And 91 Alpha, runway 27, click takeoff.
Just check forward there. All right, and pull up. There
7 Delta the whiskey, the right side, line up and wait. Twin bow pull up a little bit. Twin bow pull up about 30 feet there. The biplane line up number 2, left side. 6-4 hotel up to the pink shirt. Number 2 behind the Bonanza, line up and wait. The everybody move up. The Bonanza move up. I can't see your call sign there.
I got this.
Up to the whole shirt to the
I can't hear you.
pink shirt. The twin bow cleared for takeoff.
I'm flying away.
That's okay.
Takeoff up to the pink shirt. 8 Romeo pop up to the right. The twin Comanche hold.
Thankfully, we'd briefed that takeoff procedure, but I did forget one thing.
With Romeo and Mike in front of you there.
Say again?
Gear. Just crank the gear.
Oh yeah, okay.
7 Delta Whiskey, runway 27, click takeoff.
Gear up.
Okay.
Okay, we're up.
Okay, you still need to bring the gear up.
I didn't catch that.
Say again?
The gear, the nose wheel is still down a little bit. You probably have a couple cranks to go.
Which way is up again?
The other way.
There you go. Let's just go to the north side of that lake there, the next lake, and let's start climbing up to 2800. We'll try to keep it in that area.
So that was crazy, but now I can start thinking about flying this thing with less chatter.
So 2800?
Yep, minimum 2800. You can keep the climb going to go a little bit higher.
What do you want to climb speed at?
Whatever's comfortable.
Man, this thing is fast, eh?
That's pretty quick.
So I really don't know what's comfortable, but this feels comfortable.
This is a good rate. What are we doing for airspeed?
140?
140 knots, yeah, that's a good speed.
Well, I'm reading the EFIS.
Yeah, that's good. I'm pretty relaxed about how you fly it. If you do anything wrong, then I'll tell you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to fly it by feel. Well, back there I was hearing about 60% of what you were saying.
Yeah, no, it was pretty, there was a lot going on back there. It's pretty difficult, but we made it. We're safe.
We made it.
Okay, we're going to make a slight left turn.
Copy.
All right, let's go to the north. Keep climbing.
And Steve, if you can run the power just a little bit lower so that, just because my oil temperature is a little bit on the high side right now.
Okay, we're powering back, okay.
It's surprising how that thing can go. You're not going to hear often a rocket saying slow down.
Okay, tell them you're going to make a right turn and follow the lake.
Okay, we're going to level off and just kind of make a bit of a right turn now to follow the lake.
Copy.
But the purpose of this flight was aerobatics, so let's get into it.
Alright, ready to roll it?
Yeah, sure.
First thing we're going to do, slow roll. On my EFIS, my speed tape is color coordinated, okay? If it's green, don't go upside down. If it's yellow, you can do a roll. If it's red, you can pull for a loop. Now, those are set for my airshow numbers. I want to see at least 10 knots or 15 knots above those numbers. But I can see over your shoulder. I'll let you know if you have the speed before we do any aerobatics. Okay. So you don't even have to remember numbers, you just have to remember colors.
So we'll warn him?
Yeah, give them a warning. We're going to dive down for speed and roll.
Okay, so we're going to dive down and do a roll.
Copy, I'll just space it out a bit. And confirm you'll roll to left or right.
Left.
We're going to roll left.
Copy.
Okay, power up.
All the way? Firewall? Or
Yeah, what? Yeah, sure.
really? Okay.
Yeah, it don't matter. You can firewall this thing. All right, what are we at? We're at 100K. Dive down a little bit.
Nice and clear.
All right. Okay. All right, let's pitch up. Okay, up, and then full left, full left, full left. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going, don't go negative. There you go. And pull out of it. That was not too bad, man.
A little negative though, yeah.
Little negative on the bottom side there. So let's face the north. Keep the roll going to the north. Just make a radio call. We're going to do a fast roll to the right.
Okay, we're going to do a fast roll to the right.
Whenever you're ready, you can get the speed and I'll speed it up with you.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so dive down, full power.
And what do you want to do with rudder?
As we roll, so pitch up and you're going to go full right rudder, full right stick. Go now. Full right, full right, full right. And roll out. There you go, that was a nice roll.
Yeah, cool. The rudder was the big difference on that one.
Oh, it makes a huge difference.
That roll looks very different than the last one for some reason.
Thanks, yeah, I got the handle of it now.
Here's how that one looked from the photo ship. Anyway, back on the ground, Andrew's getting ready for his flight, and Mike, the demo pilot, is grabbing a quick ice cream. Andrew is an Air Force pilot, and he flies KC-135 Strato tankers.
All right, have fun, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, cool.
So this was a fun flight for him in something small and snappy.
Yeah, have fun. Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity. You bet.
Pretty awesome. Oh yeah. Best view in the house. Yep. Okay, so I got her pretty well trimmed up. Go ahead and take over. All right, my plane.
And back at the booth, the previous Flight Chops Experience winner, Hannah, stopped by for a visit.
All right, Hannah, you ready?
Yes.
She got to fly the Extra 300 when Dave and I were out there for training, just after she got in her PPL. But she's made a lot of progress since.
Hi, how's it going? I've made some progress with stuff. I don't know if you know anything about that or not.
I've been too busy to know what's going on, what's happening. Yeah. And we're getting killed by the run-up of a mosquito.
So yeah, that audio got blown out by the engine noise, but the episode she's in is coming up soon in a multi-part mini-series.
Do we have to redo all of that? I know the drill now.
And adding to Andrew's experience, he got to land an RV-14 in the middle of Osh.
Okay, so put the flaps all the way down now. And add a little bit of power. We're going to need some power. Add a little power in. Keep it coming on down. Okay, now we got to step right rudder, left wing down. All right, bring us on down. Coming on down, down, down. Okay, power to idle now, all the way. Well, that was exciting, huh?
That's fun. First time I ever landed an RV.
How'd that go?
It was great. It was great.
Awesome, man.
Back on board the LongEZ, we're far enough away to give this thing a workout.
Hey Steve, if you can stay there, I'll just speed it up and do a barrel roll around you, okay?
So,
Understood.
Yeah, want me to slow it up?
yeah, just maintain that. Just leave it right there. It sounds good. What are we at, 2400? 25?
Power's at 25. Want to back it off a little bit?
That's good there. He said it's good there.
Okay. I'm feeling great. No issues. The airplane is starting to talk to me more now.
Yeah.
Took a minute to get used to the feel.
It's a little different. It's the
It's a lot different.
oh yeah, it's quite the airplane. I love this little thing. All right, so
108 degrees left now.
Yep. And that thing turns pretty sharp.
yeah, you're pretty aggressive on your turns.
Was that too sharp?
No, it's all good. All right, tell them we're gonna do a loop.
Okay, we're gonna do a loop. Is that good for you now?
Copy, it's good. I'm in position.
All right, so what we're gonna do, I wanna see 195 on that EFIS before we pull. I might pull with you on the stick. Don't yank it in, it's not an aerobatic airplane.
Understood.
All right, so let's go full power. Dive down until you can get aggressive with the dive, man. You can get right down there. Just stuff it over.
195?
I want at least 195. What do we got?
Okay, there it is.
All right, so let's pull. Nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Okay, pull harder. A little bit harder, a little bit harder, a little bit harder. Pull, 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 pull. Pull. There it is. There it is. Keep the pull coming. All right, pull, pull, pull.
Power back.
Power back, power back. There we go. Keep the power up and then roll.
Roll?
Yeah, roll.
Left.
All right, pull up. Nice and crisp on your controls. I like that.
Okay, I'll be going a line abreast to your left, and then what I'll be requesting you is to do a 45-degree bank kind of turn away.
Okay, we're gonna break right on your call.
Okay, whenever you're ready, a turn away to the right, 60 degrees bank.
All right, roll out.
And if you can, we'll take that smoke once you go to the, basically a knife edge to the left.
That's a good altitude there.
Okay, we're gonna hold 2,000.
Power up, go 2,500.
2,500 power.
All right, so that switch for the smoke, I'll hold the stick if you want. Click that switch on the smoke on. It might get smoky in here, okay? Okay, now go full right rudder, and I'm gonna help you on the stick. Full right rudder. There you go. There you go.
Wow, okay.
Full right rudder.
I feel like I'm still...
That's okay.
Oh, I lost the formation.
That's okay. Okay, turn the smoke pump off and roll out.
So that wasn't knife edge. Can you actually do knife edge at that speed?
No, no, you got the smoke pump off?
Smoke pump is off.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's not really knife edge, it's a slip. Just keep the right hand turning. I'll tell you when to roll out.
So I saw him zip by underneath us.
Yeah, if able, we'll do it one more time. Maybe put less angle of bank and more rudder.
Understood. I think I was actually trying to get knife edge, so that wasn't going to happen.
You're basically controlling your nose with your rudder, and you're just trying to have the most amount of bank so that your nose doesn't move away.
Yeah, understood. I just didn't realize I wouldn't be able to get that much in it.
Okay, power up to 25.
Power's 25.
Okay.
Smoke on?
No, not yet. Wait till he's in position.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, so smoke pump on and go full right rudder, and I'll help you with the stick.
Okay, there's full right rudder.
Smoke on.
Smoke is on.
All right.
Left bank, a little bit left bank.
Smoke pump off.
Smoke pump off.
And now for the hard part, arriving back into AirVenture as a performer.
Oshkosh North Tower, the LongEZ Performer +1 over the prison.
Okay, it's kind of garbled, but I heard LongEZ Performer. Did you say you're over the prison?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
LongEZ Performer, roger, in midfield, right downwind, 27, report turning the downwind.
Going to be right mid downwind for 27, we'll report turning the downwind.
I just call we're formation.
And we are a flight of 2.
Roger.
You feeling okay?
Yep.
All right. It wasn't too much for you, was it?
Oh, no.
I know it was kind of thrown together a little bit last minute.
The only challenge for me was hearing everything.
All right, and the one thing, I might yell it at you. If I yell at you, I'm yelling gear. Okay?
Gear? Yeah.
Yeah, let's not forget that. It will land with the gear up. You'll do minimal damage to the plane, but it's very embarrassing.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
See the field in sight?
Yep. Okay, I got traffic low, no factor, crossing.
As long as it's not in our way, that's okay. Pull our power back a little bit.
And North Tower, you got a section flight of 12 with you just south of the brick wall, northbound.
Turn left.
Section flight, roger. Just hold your altitude until you smoke on.
2-mile base, so 27.
That was probably an aggressive turn for my wingman, sorry about that.
The radio chatter made the intercom almost unusable, but I'll cut back to the briefing now to talk about the arrival.
We're going to just join a right downwind. Now it is a tighter down circuit that they like you to fly here.
I'm okay flying tight.
Okay. That's good. Because the speed I want to see over the numbers is at least 80 knots. A little quick on the approach, and the reason I do that is I like the crisp controls. If you slow down too much, then it just gets sloppy.
Just aim for your side of the runway,
yeah,
because I'll be coming in on the S side.
Aim on the right side of the runway, right center.
I need to talk to the LongEZ. Do you see the Texans? I don't see you yet.
Affirmative, yes.
Okay. Enter you downwind and keep it in close. I'm going to try to turn you inside of them. I think they'll extend out over the water.
Hey, tell them you're right base. We're short right base for the LongEZ +1.
LongEZ, keep it turning in. Fly direct to the orange dot. Landed. That'll be on the green dot.
Okay, direct to orange dot. Landing green dot. Okay, what's our speed? Call my speed. Here.
Speed is 110.
Hey, Mike Roger. You're following a flight of 2 with the LongEZ over the numbers. Lead Texan, report your base.
Say again?
Lead Texan, we are a wide 2-mile base now, sir, for the initial. If we could do that.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm on
text flight, just verify. Are you going to the initial or we're turning the base now?
We'd like the initial for the brake, sir.
I'm going to get you on the ground and get on the brake.
That'll be fine. Texan flight to the initial right brake before midfield, unless I tell you otherwise.
Brakes.
Yeah.
Right brake before midfield. That's a red flight copies that. You'll have white and blue behind us.
Brake.
That was bonkers.
Push on the brakes a little harder. Go to the end.
Where did you get in there?
That was an interesting arrival.
Yeah,
that was an Oshkosh arrival. All right, pop that canopy. I'm cooked.
Blue flight of 5 is turning a 5-mile initial.
Red.
All right.
You got red flight at 1.5 miles.
Let's keep going forward. We're going to go straight into where that hangar is to the right. Yeah, let's just stop right here. This works. All right, hit the brakes. So to shut it off, those switches by your elbow. We'll file it out.
All 3 of them?
Yeah, all 3 of them down.
Oh, interesting. Flies beautiful for aerobatics. The loop took a lot of pull to enter, and then it was pretty much normal loop. Rolling was weird. Flooring, the first one I didn't get right because I couldn't believe I had to floor the rudder.
So I hope you enjoyed that one. I know it wasn't quite as good as being at AirVenture.
Well, I appreciate you letting me make your airplane dirty.
I appreciate you not crashing it.
We didn't crash.
The landing looked good. Yeah, good times.
I'm happy to be contributing to the virtual version of AirVenture this year. Thanks to sponsors and Patreon supporters for creating this content. And until next time, keep your flight chops sharp.
We made it! Did it! That was awesome. That was fun.
Flew in an airshow airplane, at an airshow, just not for the airshow.
Just tell me real quick how'd it go. The airplane wasn't hard to fly. What was difficult was hearing any instructions almost all the time. So yeah, it was a lot of radio chatter on top of him trying to give me instructions. So I think I said say again 1,000 times.
We'll call up 126.6 if it's still active, and if not, it's 118.5 for the tower for Oshkosh Tower.
Is it a problem that I've forgotten most of this?
Deer in headlights?